Don't let it get you.
She's so pretty and that just ain't me. Hello and welcome back to Primary Teacher Dom. It's been a little while, it's been 2 weeks. I know, had to take some time out for myself and rejuvenate and come back because it's been a hard 2-3 weeks, but I am back, refreshed, better than ever, and I'm here to make another video. So this video was a video I was thinking about doing weeks ago and I never got to it. And it's about teacher burnout. Teacher burnout is real, y'all. And you cannot let it get you. Don't let it get you. I hope and pray it doesn't get you. And let's explain why in this video. So let's get to the video, shall we? Have you ever felt tired? Have you felt exhausted? Have you felt as though you don't want to leave bed? And have you felt as though you just want to eat everything and not move? That's what you just call tired. Like the normal tiredness of an everyday job doesn't need to be teaching. It can be accounting, it can be biking, it can be any profession that you're in or currently. I know the majority probably are in education, but you know what I mean. However, teacher burnout is something a bit different. Teacher burnout is where you physically cannot perform any task anymore. Teacher burnout is where you are at school so much and you do so much at home, you do so much at school, and you take no time for yourself, that when you do get into teaching or when you do start to teach, you're just physically incapable of doing anything. You cannot concentrate, you cannot eat, you cannot drink properly, you're irregular going to the bathroom, you're just not focused, you're confused, you're more than exhausted, you're exhausted, you're tired. You're much more than all of that, and you can't let it get you. One of the hardest things in teaching is to have a work-life balance. One of the hardest things in teaching is stepping away from teaching. One of the hardest things in teaching is knowing that you need to stop, but you won't stop. Does that make sense? That's what teacher burnout all rolls into one, and that all can create you to have problems, which I've just listed, and you don't really need that. So when I say don't let it get you,
Don't let it get you.
So don't let it affect you. And I'm going to try and give some ideas on how to overcome it. I haven't had it. I've been exhausted. I've been tired. I nearly burnt out the term before. So, and I've learned little ways and I'm still evolving and still learning. I'm only in my first year teaching, so I'm still learning, evolving. So here are some of the things that I learned to do that the teacher burnout doesn't grab me again. So one thing I've learned is that I need to step away from teaching when I'm not in teaching. So when it comes to half terms, or when it comes to, let's say half terms and, you know, and terms when you get off. Now, in retrospect, sometimes you will have to catch up on something, catch up on marking, do an assessment, you might do reports, or you're planning ahead. That's fine, that might happen, you do that, but you can't spend your whole half term doing that. If you get a week off, if you get 2 weeks, you can't spend all those weeks just working. Sometimes you need to take that break. No, not sometimes. You need to take that break. You need that time to get back to yourself. Your teacher may not have gone well that last term. Your planning may not be there. Your reports might be there. You might have been you might have lacked focus on your marking, so you're behind. Yeah, those are things that you need that time to take a break, because we don't ever take a break during the week anyway. Because even when, and let's see how many teachers disagree with me or how many people in education, even when you're not marking or you're not doing anything, you're still thinking about that teaching. You're still thinking, oh, well, tomorrow I'm going to move that child because that child's not doing well with that child over there. Oh no, but then I need to have that meeting tomorrow, that parent. I know, I've got to send that. And oh no, the books, I didn't do the displays. You're always constantly thinking about something to do with school, even when you're not in school. And your mind, it does take mind power. Although you may not think it, you might be sitting down eating a pizza, but that's taking mind power. That's taking time away from you actually having you time. Before you started teaching, before I started teaching, before you got into education, you had a life. That was you, that you probably were working or probably doing something. And then when you get into teaching, your life then kind of changes into my life is teaching, and that's not what it's meant to be. Your life consists of teaching, but other things as well. So I'm trying my best now, although my timetable will be quite full, but I'm trying to do things other than teaching outside, to do my YouTube, tutoring, doing, writing. I think I might write a blog, maybe, writing a book, whatever things that I'm doing. I want it to be, although it might be related to education, but I'm doing it for myself because this is where I want to be, this is where I want to progress. So you need to take time out for yourself. Number 2 is is running away from teaching. Now, when I say run away from teaching, when you leave school, something that doesn't happen for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. But there has to be a certain cut-off point. There has to be a time when you say, you know what, at 8:30 p.m. I have to cut myself off teaching because I've been doing teaching since the morning. So there needs to be a cut-off point. And I've learned that in the 9 months, or soon to be 9 months, that I've been teaching. So I cannot even think or dream of what people who've done it for 15 years, 3 years, 2 years, 25 years have advised. I can't really imagine what they got to say, but I guess they agree with me and they've told me these things. There needs to be a cut-off point for where you're just like, oh, look, I'm done. For the night, let me watch some Game of Thrones, let me play some Monopoly, and then we do some rock, paper, scissors? Let's do something like that. You need that break. If you have children, you definitely need to go be with your children. You don't see them most of the day. If you have parents or grandparents that you look after, or you have friends outside or Instagram, whoever kind of friends, you need to socialize. You need to be not necessarily out of your house, but you definitely need to enjoy your time, because teaching, only we know how much teaching is. Teaching's a lot, so you've got to take that time. And my last bit, and it's not, I don't know how to put it. As I say, it's a very video, like everywhere, up, down, around corners. But I would just say my last piece of advice is to talk to people who are in education. Mingle with people who are in education, talk about things, because you can talk to friends about your teaching, and that's lovely. Sometimes I feel it's better to have someone who is not in teaching to talk to, like friends, but sometimes in certain situations it's best to talk to people that are in teaching, so you can bounce ideas off each other. Oh, how did you handle that? Currently, right now, I'm feeling exhausted. Right now, I'm feeling tired. I cannot perform the task I want to. How did you get past that? I've been in that situation where I felt tired. I just had a lot to work on. My mental faculty wasn't really there. Everything kind of was like fuzzy. And I really had that half term, and I really had to take, it was 2 weeks. I had to take that whole week by myself, not looking at any more books, emails, nothing. I cut school off completely for at least a whole week. That's long. But I cut it off completely. I focused on myself. I had fun. When I got back to school, I thought, great. I felt like, yes, I can do it. Then I became teacher because it was the first day. But I felt great. So you need to take that time away. You need to talk to people who are in education. Talk about how they overcome different things. Talk to people that are not in teaching, because they can talk to you about their office job, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I had a better day than you. Or talk to someone that was doing something totally different than you. Yourself a cut-off time that you say, I'm not going to do this anymore, because we are people of yes rather than no. We rather say yes to everything, burn out, and then say, oh, we couldn't complete it. Someone told me that you got to be confident in yourself to say no. If there are things, so people will say, can you do this, can you do that? Not being malicious, just can you do this, can you do that? If you physically cannot do it, say no. If you think that in your schedule you really can't, say no. Don't be scared to say no. The worst thing you can do is say yes when you know you can't do it, and then be exhausted and not perform 100%, and then they'll be like, well, you said yes. So don't say yes to things that you know you can't do. Be a person of no when it's right for you, and be a person of yes when it is right for you. Don't be a person of yes when it's not right. Or don't be a person of no when it's not right either. Don't just say no to everything. No. So yeah, that's my kind of mingled advice, up and down, roundabout, so it's upside down, round and round, kind of round and round, inside out, right on me, inside out. Actually, I don't know if that song is actually relevant to what I'm saying. I think now to sing that song, I don't think it's actually. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm back now. All fun. I haven't got much left of my NQT. It's crazy. I've only got 7 weeks left. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Not saying it's been an easy journey. That'll be another video another time. But I'm trying my best and I'm on the road to doing really well. So let's keep going. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment and subscribe. And do whatever you need to. And yes, I shall see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.